Yes, I'm ready.
If I can find them. Yeah, okay, I found it, I think. All right. Hello, and here's what Mike and Richard are talking about on this week's episode number 136 of the Stay Off My Lawn podcast.
Oh, that sounded terrible.
It was really meek. I can't help it. That's what there was today. All right, so we're starting off with Auntie Kamala had some words for MAGA, and we can't repeat them. But we'll give you enough information, you'll know what they are.
It gets bleeped out, but you will definitely know what she's talking about. But I haven't done an Auntie Kamala Words of Wisdom in the Week for a while, so it's kind of that throwback. Anyway, what would happen if all 800 billionaires in the U.S. were all their wealth was confiscated? How long could we run the government with that? I think the answer might surprise you.
Yeah, you say that to a dim and they go, well, what? They think it's like an endless supply of money. No.
And their fair share, and we'll get into that too.
And we'll talk about I'm laughing here, and then I got something sad. We'll talk about a sad case of the revolving door of justice. I'm so tired of these liberal judges. No.
Yeah, this one's in Indiana. I don't know whether it's similar to like in North Carolina. We were talking about that Ukrainian lady that got killed. I mean, if they can appoint judges that don't even have law degrees, I mean, maybe they do it in other states. If they do it in North Carolina, I can't imagine it's not happening somewhere else. So, yeah. We will talk about a Build-A-Bear workshop store in Seattle and how our purchase kind of went weird up there too. And again, that's kind of sad too, but we'll somehow find a way to laugh at these stupid people. So
it's like, what? Really? You have that kind of animal? Okay, I guess they keep being indoctrinated to do these things, and they're getting really good at just doing them. I think Caitlin Collins gave the president a compliment. I think, anyway. If you kind of listen to it, you go, well, for her, that's as close as she's going to get.
She wasn't dragging him through the mud. So, I mean, I guess that comparatively.
Which was really odd that didn't happen.
Oh, my gosh. And the craziness continues in the UK. I was just talking to our good friend Charmaine this morning about this stuff. And we've got a guy from Sky News Australia talking about the things that is going on over there. And, it's really gotten bad. And we need to take what's going on over there and take it to heart and make sure it doesn't happen here. But of course...
and probably would have been had Kamala been elected, because that's exactly where it was headed. And it came to a screeching halt. So
no doubt. Yep.
And speaking of the government, we're going... like that segue? We will dive into the government shutdown. What a pointless pile of crap this has been. And there's some percentages and polls, and we'll talk about all that stuff.
One side saying one thing, one side saying the other, and it's like, they're lying. It's like, we'll get to the bottom of it anyway. Pam Bondi, the Attorney General of the U.S., was in front of the Senate yesterday, and she was questioned by Josh Hawley and Senator Blumenthal from Connecticut. If you don't remember Senator Blumenthal, he had a little bit of a problem some years ago about telling untruths. I guess you want to say, or just downright lying about his military.
Something to the effect of stolen valor. If you don't know what that is, we'll explain that as well.
It's the word I had, actually, yes.
Oh, and if you haven't heard, it's been plastered all over everything, except for mainstream media hasn't been talking about it much, but some of them have been kind of forced to. The Virginia Attorney General, who he is running for the office, he's got some splaining to do.
Yes, Lucy, he does. And he, I think the problem with the mainstream media is he's a Democrat, so they're not going to cover that if they don't have to. So I really think
he's had thoughts and then put it on paper and put it out there and went through the whole. What is that's not a thought either one of us have had. We were talking about that off the air. It's like, never had a thought like that against anyone. I disagreed a little. Okay, no big deal. Not too
What somebody said? I mean, it's absolutely awful. Even the person that he was texting in that thread was like going, I really don't like it when you talk like this. It's like, what? I totally get that, because that's just stupid. Especially if you're running for public office. You got to be smarter than that. Even if you are a Democrat and you've got wires crossed. Anyway, and we're going to have a special palate cleanser, something we've done a couple of times on the show previously. We'll hear from, and unfortunately this man has passed away, Yuri Besmenov. He's an ex-KGB agent from Russia, and how their indoctrination of America that started back in the 60s, we are still seeing it perpetrated and perpetuated here in the U.S. today. So I think we're going to be, we need to be reminded of this. I need to be reminded of this, and just make sure we know where all this stupid stuff is coming from.
When you hear this, see if you can have any connection with what's been happening and what is happening. So this was from like in the 80s, was it?
I think the early 80s, yeah. He defected to Canada, I think, in the 70s, and he was being interviewed in the early 80s. I think he died in the late 80s, but yeah, probably from bad food there in Russia growing up with. But anyway, don't forget you can find us on iTunes, Spotify, iHeart, Amazon Smart Speaker, Rumble, or wherever you get podcasts.
And if that's all confusing to you, just go to our good old website of stayoffmylawn.us for all our past and present episodes.
We'll see you then, folks.
Toodles!